Noise. Thank you all for being here.
All right, folks, thanks for coming out tonight to the launch party for the second volume of the Nick Virgilio Writers House Anthology. It's very exciting. We've got people from all over the world who are publishing this anthology. At least 10 different countries are represented, everywhere from United States of America to United Kingdom to Tajikistan to India to Russia to Greece. So it's really a beautiful, as Larry said, diverse representation of people who write poetry, and in this instance, haiku poetry. The Nick Virgilio Writers House and the Nick Virgilio Haiku Association honors the legacy of Nick Virgilio, who popularized the form of haiku in the English language, and he was groundbreaking in its form by kind of taking away the form from the Japanese structure of the 5-7-5 syllable format to make it the one breath poem that it's supposed to be in the Japanese tradition, in the English tradition, and that would be on average about 11 syllables. As Tom Painting, renowned haiku poet and teacher, says, it has to be in one breath. It should be around 10 words, 11 syllables, definitely fewer than 17. So Nick Virgilio, Camden resident, lifelong community organizer and poet, and worldwide famous poet. His haiku was translated and had the honor of being translated by the Prince of Japan. So he was renowned. And we have the honor of having people who knew Nick Virgilio here with us today. Henry Brand, Rocky Wilson. They were good friends of Nick Virgilio, who passed away sadly and tragically very young in January 3rd, 1989, when he was on his way home from doing a recording, an interview in Washington, D.C. So his friends started the Nick Virgilio Haiku Association in order to honor his legacy and to perpetuate his pedagogy, to teach haiku, which is a cornerstone form, to children and adults alike. And we also have here the president, newly elected president of the Nick Virgilio Haiku Association, Robin Pally. Congratulations to Robin for our fearless leader who's taking us forward. Brilliant organizer and poet in her own right. And we also have here Warren Longmire. He was the program director before me. And Savannah Cooper-Ranty, who is our program designer and grant writer, and was a brainchild of Haiku In Action. So this second volume of the anthology is based off of the Haiku In Action program that we started. Savannah and Warren started back in June of 2020, the very beginning of the pandemic. A very tumultuous year. And the idea was to connect everyone via social media and do haiku in the moment, contemporary haiku. It could be envelope pushing, it can be groundbreaking, it can be arguably sometimes not haiku, it can be controversial. But at the same time, and it was a very democratic process. There was a lot of discussions, lively discussions in the editorial process. And you know what? And that's what's beautiful about poetry and democracy, right? So we're so happy and just overjoyed to have this book come out, arrive on time. I was on the phone with Amazon customer service representatives for several hours, trying to make sure this book arrived on time, and it did. So, it's the end result that matters. But thank you so much for coming out. We have copies of the book for sale here. Please purchase one. Please purchase more than one. Buy them as holiday gifts. Buy them for your friends, your family. It's really a beautiful, lovely collection of poetry, and it's also it could be even like used as a textbook in classes to teach writing haiku. There's writing prompts in it. Tom Painting wrote this wonderful foreword on how to write haiku in English and why it's so important. It's really wonderful. You should buy a copy. So I'm going to ask Warren to come up here with me. We're going to read some poems from the anthology. And then we're going to have Henry and Robin read some poems. Henry is published in this book. It's not nepotism, I swear. He's a good poet.
It's just that good.
Yeah, he's just that good.
We couldn't not.
It was a blind judging process. He was taken out of the judging process when, and then Rocky Wilson, another Camden poet, is going to come up and read some poems from the anthology and then his own poems. So thank you so much for coming out. We're going to get started, all right? Yeah, let's do the in series. Why not?
Yeah. I just didn't know it was going to happen this quick.
Well, I think I talked enough.
Yeah, you did talk quite a bit. Can we have one more for Sean Lynch right now?
Also want to welcome our international viewers, some of which are contributors in the anthology. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have another launch party, virtual launch party, where the international readers can read on December 4th at 11 a.m. In order to accommodate, people in California and then people in India. So
are we gonna all meet in Tajikistan?
that'll be cool.
On the tallest mountain. All right, so this section that we are going into is in series. One of the things that we tried to do inside of this, so Haiku in Action. It was more or less like a weekly like literary journal of haiku. It was just like haiku of the month. So we'd always put out prompts to everyone, just to Instagram, asking for poems that just reflected where they were, or just like what was going on, or something that was related to the news. We're trying to get things in real time, as raw as possible. But one of the cuter things that we did was two Haiku Tuesdays, where we have people put in 2 haikus that work against each other. The poems inside of that section are what made it into this section in series. Here's a 2 haiku section in series by Nick Virgilio.
Yeah, when you're reading.
We're reading. It's fine. Telegram in hand, the shadow of the marine darkens our screen door. The autumn wind has torn off the telegram and more from mother's hand. Nick Virgilio. I'm gonna read that one more time. Telegram in hand, the shadow of the marine darkens our screen door. The autumn wind has torn the telegram and more from mother's hand. This is in the series. Tom built the book. That's DeLand, Florida, USA. And each of these sections is in a chronological order. So this is a poem that was accepted on 9/3/2020. Far from home, she tried to pray in English, still dreaming in his native tongue, the migrant worker. Far from home, she tried to pray in English, still dreaming in his native tongue, migrant worker.
From Jillian Smith, Newport Beach, California. Stares at the fading coffee stain, starts to look like a face. First day back, the stain's still there, reason for face to remain. Stares at the fading coffee stain, starts to look like a face. First day back, the stain's still there, reason for face to remain.
This is by B.A. France, Annapolis, Michigan, USA. This is 9/3/2020. A convention without a floor or platform, the hobgoblins. Promise of something different, but not new. A convention without a floor or platform, the hobgoblins. Promise of something different, but not new.
Valentina Rinaldi Adams, Fairlawn, Ohio, September 3rd, 2020. Breaking news, the coronavirus is at level 3. Breaking news, the hurricane is at level 4. Breaking news, the coronavirus is at level 3. Breaking news, the hurricane is at level 4.
Kala Ramesh from Peru, India. This is 9/3/2020, still that same week. Lockdown. It's 4 months since I hugged my mom. Social distancing. I stopped wearing deodorant. Lockdown. It's 4 months since I've hugged my mother. Social distancing. I stopped using deodorant.
Michael Morrell from Havertown, Pennsylvania, September 24th, 2020. Masked up, her lingering eye contact suggests a smile. Zoom meeting, missing the scent of her perfume. Masked up, her lingering eye contact suggests a smile. Zoom meeting, missing the scent of her perfume.
And we jump to our last in series poem, going all the way to December 4th, 2020. This is Jacqueline Pierce from Vancouver, BC, Canada. Lockdown again, rain spatters against the window. Tension unresolved. We put the Christmas tree up early. Lockdown again, rain spatters against the window, tension unresolved. We put the Christmas tree up early. That was in series.
Thank you, Warren. So up next, we're gonna have Robin and Henry. Do you want to come to individually up or?
We work together.
We go together?
Yeah.
So welcome, former president, now Vice President Henry and President Robin Dodd.
I'm going to read a
We had to
few.
go together because we only have one book.
We'll buy another. I'm going to start with a section about the geography of COVID, and I'll wind up on the poem that Henry wrote and hand off to him at that point. Make this easier for everybody. Okay, so a geography of COVID was one of our sparks. The Nick Virgilio poem that leads off the chapter is Tenement Roof, Tilted TV Antenna Touches the Moon. Tenement roof, tilted TV antenna touches the moon. And some selected poems from this section. This one is Jackie Chu, Pico River, California, July 9th, 2020. Quarantine, roadside wildflowers smile at a ghost town. Quarantine, roadside wildflowers smile at a ghost town. This one by Tonmoy D. Kashyap from, I'm not going to get this right, Guwahati, Assam, India, July 9th, 2020. Lockdown, summer vacation plans in dreams. Lockdown, summer vacation plans in dreams. Tom Berovic, Deland, Florida, still July of 2020. Shelter in place, more wine bottles in the recycle bin. Shelter in place, more wine bottles in the recycle bin. And this from good friend Penny Harder in Mays Landing, New Jersey, July 16, 2020. Chained playground, crows circle around the empty swings. Chained playground, crows circle around the empty circle above the empty swings. Christina Chin from Suhang Jaya Selangor, Malaysia, July 16th. Food court couples sit next to X's, mutual distancing. There were X on all the spots around the room. Food court couples sit next to X's, mutual distancing. Jolyn Chan, Irvine, California, July 2020. Pixelated faces, Grandpa wishes for our safety. Pixelated faces, Grandpa wishes for our safety. Erica Abbott in Clifton Heights, Pennsylvania wrote in July 2020, a little magic where the trick is to avoid others like the plague. She was reacting to Disney's premature reopening as COVID surged in Florida. A little magic where the trick is to avoid others like the plague. Mihai Moldavino, Stevens, PA, July 23rd. Rainy days among the crosses, an old umbrella. Rainy days among the crosses, an old umbrella. Jim Landwehr from Waukesha, Wisconsin. COVID has turned days into two separate parts, coffee and beer. COVID has turned days into two separate parts, coffee and beer. Gregory Miller, Madison, Wisconsin, still July of 2020. Flash of lightning, the darkness returns to the tent. Flash of lightning, the darkness returns to the tent. We're all certainly playing in the outdoors. Here's one by Deborah Kaloji out in Temple City, California, August 2020. Face caressed by the afternoon sun, Zoom meeting. Face caressed by the afternoon sun, Zoom meeting. And one more before I hand off to Henry. There's quite a bit more in this section. Two more. Roberta Beach Jacobson, Indianola, Iowa, September 2020. Homeschooled in my kitchen, ants. Homeschooled in my kitchen, ants. And Valentina Rinaldi Adams, Fairlawn, Ohio, September of 2020. And we all have lived this one. Work from home, a napping cat drapes the keyboard. Work from home, a napping cat drapes the keyboard. Do you want to begin or end with yours? Yours is in the same section. Well, there you go.
Okay. So this is a section called Love in the Time of Cholera, but it's really Corona. That's corona. It's a poem by Miriam Sagan, Santa Fe, New Mexico, from July 23rd, 2020. Lockdown argument, passing the apartment of my first husband. Lockdown argument, passing the apartment of my first husband. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? In this section, it's called Second Waves, which is, well, we know what it is. This is by Mark Gilbert, Nottinghamshire, UK, from September 24th, 2020. Orange skies, the porch light thinks it's tomorrow. Orange skies, the porch light thinks it's tomorrow. Referring to the fires. In the same section, this one's by Deborah A. Kalaji from Temple City, California, one of my favorites. poets. Seeds of distrust, the weeds overwhelm my garden. Seeds of distrust, the weeds overwhelm my garden. Well, and anybody who's been working from home knows this one. This is by Mary Jo Ballesteri from Waukesha, Wisconsin, from December 17th, 2020. With a client trying to shush my son's cries. With a client trying to shush my son's cries. This is going to be a new section here, but maybe not. So anyway, we'll continue with this. This is from Cole L. Eubanks from Mays Landing, New Jersey. If you're here, you'll have to read your own. Okay. Christmas dinner, empty chairs, grandparents. Christmas dinner, empty chairs, grandparents. And this one's from July 1st by a local person, Henry Brand. Bringing everyone together. Art. Bringing everyone together. It's more of a concrete poem. Bringing everyone together. Art. Stand over there. Oh, and another one by that same person. One of my favorites. Helicopter circling the city, crescent moon. Helicopter circling the city, crescent moon. Well, I think I'll leave it at that.
Next up is Rocky Wilson, and as you move through the poems in the book, you realize that you followed us through the odyssey that was a year of the pandemic, the wildfires, the political wildfires, the Black Lives Matter movement. There was so much happening in the course of this year to ignite the poets in our midst, and so many things from all over the world sharing common themes.
All right. Next up, we've got Rocky Wilson, beloved puppet laureate of Camden, New Jersey. So Rocky's going to be reading some poems from the That's Funny, the comedy haiku portion of the anthology. And then he's going to be reading some of his own poems. So go ahead, Rocky.
Oh, thank you. Bongo, guess what? I got a new mask. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Oh my, I love it, Mr. Rocky. And I got a new mask too.
Bongo. That's what you look like.
Yes, a human mask. Good job, Bongo. You never know. And from the anthology, the subject I was given, well, Sean said it, that's funny. And this is Nick's poem, Spentagon, Pentagon, Re-Pentagon. Our beloved Nick. You want to hear it again? Tough audience. Pentagon, Pentagon, re-Pentagon. All right, wait, no, forget the mess. That's what's wrong. Gordon S. Gerhardt, Sicklerville. That's just down the road in New Jersey. Business meeting. I tuck my dress shirt into my sweatpants. And this one is also New Jersey, Blackwood, New Jersey, Amber McGeegan. Imagining school. Kindergartners lift their masks to wipe their boogies. And this is a pretty cool one. It's by, I guess, Amber's daughter, Anna McGeegan, age 7, Blackwood. The Trumps walk in the rain. Donald opens his umbrella for just himself. And this one, now we move to, I've never heard of this state, Tajikistan. The name is Amini. I'm sorry, I can't really see it. Anyway, the poem goes, the wardrobe, even a moth chooses what's classy. And this is by Raya A. Chertovetti, Irvine, California. The winds move the scarlet embers across the highway. Whoops, Sean.
That wasn't very funny, but it's a good poem.
I went into a geography of COVID by mistake.
Go ahead, that's fine.
All right. This is by Tom Bikovic, Deland, Florida. A little spring in the turtle step, melting snow. A little spring in the turtle step, melting snow. And since I know you all were all watching the World Series last night, so we have a special poem by Nick's brother, Tony.
Yeah.
Old Timers Game, 7th inning stretch, the creaking of knees. And these are some haiku that I did. She's barefoot, a good start to her piano concert. She's barefoot, a good start to her piano concert. And then her smiling face, naked as well. Hallelujah, no mask! All Saints Day, on the pavement, an empty wrapper. Almond joy. On bank door, must wear mask and gloves and pack heat too. Another All Saints Day, floating in river face down, a pumpkin. And this I wrote on the way here. Haiku overload, counting the syllables on the Patco ad. Just above a burned out streetlight, the evening star. Just above a burned out streetlight, the evening star. Sign in Chinatown. Sign on Chinatown bathroom door. Sorry. Sign in Chinatown bathroom door. Please close door tenderly. Uh-oh, time is rushing. This is for the Nick Virgilio house. The old pharmacy becomes the new writer's house, dispensing poems. Sign on highway, professional brake jobs. Stop in if you can. The Virgilio brothers could have been gangsters. Instead, they wrote haiku. On his white hoodie in black marker, love me while I'm here. On his white hoodie in black marker, love me while I'm here. In the park, this is for Michael Doyle, priest at Sacred Heart. In the park, I'm sorry. Here it is. The Irish priest tears the funeral car sign in half, gives me the fun part. The Irish priest tears the funeral car sign in half, gives me the fun part. And this is a Nick. My friend just sent me pictures of lilacs that were blooming, I guess, yesterday over near Media. This is Nick's. Reading at the tomb, mingling with the scent of lilac, the song of myself. Reading at the tomb, mingling with the scent of lilac, the song of myself. And I'm going to give the last, this isn't a haiku, but it's written by Giovanni White, May 11, 2000, Forest Hill School. And the title is Song of Myself. I sing myself a little song, a song that can be shared. I sing myself a little song, a song that can be celebrated, a song that shows I'm special, a song that shows the beauty of being myself. I sing myself a little song, a song of myself. Wow. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Y'all.
Oh, thank you, Robin. Oh, thanks.
Thank you so much, Rocky.
You're welcome.
Yes. So Rocky knew Nick Virgilio, Henry knew Nick Virgilio. One of the first things that the Nick Virgilio Haiku Association did to honor the legacy of Nick Virgilio was to start a scholarship fund for students in middle school and high school, nationally and internationally. And we run this contest. It's a haiku contest that we do in coordination with the Haiku Society of America. So the Nick Virgilio Haiku and Senru contest. And at the back of this book, we also have the, not just the Haiku In Action published poets, but we've got the 2021 and the 2020 student winners of the haiku contest. So I'll read a few of those. And also just want everyone to know that if you know anyone who is a high school teacher or a middle school teacher, and you know kids of that age, they want to submit to this contest. They each win $100. They win a parcel of books. They get published both in here and I think in Frog Ponds too, right? Which is like the most prestigious haiku journal. It's a really wonderful scholarship and contest. Please let them know. Please let teachers know and the students know. And the contest opens up in January. So keep an eye out on what we post on social media, on our website, and the Haiku Society of America will announce it too. I'm going to read some of these poems. I mean, I might as well read all of them. There's 16 of them, I believe. I'm going to read them each once. This is the 2021 winners of the Haiku Society of America and Nicholas A. Virgilio Memorial Haiku and Senru Competition. Hide and Seek. The Smell of Detergent on Poppy's Shirts by Ida Pardo, grade 8. Summer Rain, Breathing in the Earth's Smell, Ashada Pereira, grade 10. Quiet Library, Dust Particles Suspended in a Ray of Light, Angelita Georgikopoulos, grade 11. Eye Clinic, The Medic Squints at My Prescription, Ustat Sethi, grade 11. Harvest Moon, Horn Whispers the Wind's Path, Gabby Short, grade 7. Autumn Breeze, The Cold Chains of the Old Park Swing, Amiya Bhattacharya, grade 7. These are the 2020 winners. Summer Night, The House Creaks, A Bedtime Story, Salil Gandhi, grade 8. Girl of My Dreams in the Crowd, The Ball Goes Through My Legs, Gabe Jones, grade 8. After My Dog's Funeral, His Imprint Still Left in the Bedsheet, Julia Kwan, grade 10. Rainy Afternoon, Once Loved Gifts in the Donation Bin, Catherine Dwyer, grade 8. Cold Night, A Stray Cat Laps the Moon, Gus Kritz, grade 8. New Year's Eve, at midnight, I kissed my pillow. Andrew Ravenna, grade 10. He's gonna be a trouble. I mean, it's just so wonderful to see kids write haiku that is just as poignant, if not more poignant than adults writing haiku. It's incredible to hear and read children write haiku. And, you know, that's the whole part of our mission is to instill that love of writing in children and everything. So, yeah, buy this book.
I too.
Yeah, buy copies. So thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna start with like an open mic of haiku, short form poetry. You know, keep it short. And yeah, I'm just gonna go around each table, see if anybody wants to read haiku or senru or tanka or gendai, anything that's haiku related poetry. I hate people. I don't want to put people on the spot. I actually love putting people on the spot. I was going to say I hate putting people on the spot. I love doing it. This is how I do open mics in my poetry readings. Usually people do signups on a sheet, and I'm like, no, I want to point at people. You want to read a poem? Sydney Hunt Coffin, want to read?
I can tell a story.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, Sydney Hunt Coffin.
Woo!
So I hit my head on this before. So.
Oh,
All right. So I was a public shorty.
All right, that's one I can dance with.
So I taught public school for about 20 years. That's a longer story, but one of the first years I was teaching, I was at Alney High School around 2000. And Alney back then had 46 nationalities. And I was teaching 9th grade and coaching wrestling I had this classroom of just a ton of new, speakers of English. And one of them was this little kid, Jean-Luc, who from Haiti, and I was teaching them haiku. And so this is a bar, so there'll be some expletives. It was school, of course there was. So I taught them haiku and, the 17 syllables and how to get that right. And he couldn't get it. He was really struggling. And the next day he came in and he asked, Monsieur, I found the haiku. I wrote it overnight. I would like to, could I read it? And all of his friends are going like, yeah. I mean, this guy was like tiny. And I will probably get all emotional. I will probably go to my grave. My last name's Coffin. Speaking this haiku for my first year of teaching. And he says, last night, I fucked hoes. Tonight, I'll do it again. Till I go insane. And everybody's like, I'm like, last night, hoes. Tonight, I'll do it again. So, and the brilliant part was he said till, not until. And all the kids are like, till I go insane. And I was like, he's got it. It's like, they're like, It was like, it was those small victories that kept me going another 19 years. One of these days that'll land on it. I'll go down.
Because you said that was a high school student?
He was in 9th grade and a very accomplished poet in English. 10th grade.
Well, it's those French speakers. You can't trust them. They're horny motherfuckers. Lester, do you want to read some haiku or related stuff? Lester Mobley, everyone.
What was right here? Nobody used it. I'm going to use it. I wrote a couple of few haikus. Got 6 of them here. I included in the book that I wrote 2014. Haven't read it in years, so I hope I don't mess up. But before I read that, I like to read a poem, real short poem. Called Penguins and Ducks. Deals with the observation, the ins and outs of the McDonald's fast food restaurant. Right foot forward, synchronous left arm swing. Left foot forward, right arm swing. Americus is less the Homo erectus. The humanoid no longer preambulates in such manner as described. Gluttons, those that now waddle up like penguins, lost ducks in search of a pond, at ponds below the golden arches. Penguins and ducks, just like those that waddle up to the cashier's countertops at ponds below the golden arches, with voices that speak and say things like, supersize me, please. Okay, here are the haikus. I call this 6 appropriately labeled erotic haikus. These poems have like a sensual, erotic, sexual type of flavor to it, so hopefully y'all get to sing it out there.
In the great tradition.
Yes. Videos. Here we go. Number 1. Lays with me haiku. Her hips found their niche. Comfort zone reduced in shifts. Head, arms, legs displaced. Let me read that one again. Her hips found their niche, comfort zone reduced in shifts, head, arms, legs displaced. This one is called the Beefaroni Blues. Oh, thank you for laughing. Here we go. Chef Boyardee sees, feels she needs the morning off, hears she's a little sore. I like that shirt there, Sydney. So this one's dedicated to Sydney right now. It's called the Celestial Realignment, Erotica Haiku. Jupiter rises, Martian crimson seduction, Venusian threesome. Read that one again. Jupiter rises, Martian crimson seduction, Venusian threesome. Okay, here's one getting kind of rough right here. This one is called Pussy Willow Haiku. Pussy willowed blue, him laying neath the root, spits, revived fluids, squirt. One more time, yeah. Pussy willowed blue, him laying neath the root, spits, revived fluids, squirt. Blissful haiku. Liquid puddled gems, pearl drops of euphoric bliss, opal peace released. Finally, unless you've seen the 1960 film classic Spartacus, you will never get this. You know, give you a little explanation there. It depicts the bathing scene that featured Tony Curtis and Sir Laurence Olivier. And you can see it in a clip on YouTube, simply typing in Spartacus, Curtis, and Olivier. Just go to YouTube, type it in, you see what I'm talking about.
That's what I corrected.
I called this the bathhouse scene haiku, and it goes, Marcus Crassus asked, do you eat oysters, pearls? Antonius pissed. Thank you.
Thanks, Lester. This table right here is what the kids call horny jail. You feeling too horny? You're sitting at this table right here. This is horny jail. This is where you go when you're too horny. Sit right here.
I have one for horny jail. I might have to move over.
Yeah. Do you want to come up and read your horny? Because let's get all the horny poems out of the way. Come on, everybody who needs a horny haiku. We're gonna do a whole anthology on horny haiku.
Yeah. Summer horny haiku. It's one of my favorites. Here we go. Early morning lovemaking. One bird hits a high note.
Start over, please.
Early morning lovemaking. One bird hits a high note.
Thanks, Rob. All right, we'll go to this table. Anybody at this table want to read a haiku or haiku related? Please come up, introduce yourself, and it doesn't have to be a horny haiku. Trust me.
Hi there. there. I'm Judy Space. I live in the neighborhood. So there are a couple from the last few years.
You want to move up to the mic a little bit
Sure.
so people can hear you?
Is this better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So these are a few offerings from the last year and a half. Black Lives. He was mentally ill. Cops see only criminals. My city in flames. He was mentally ill. Cops see only criminals. My city in flames. Hanukkah. In these dark days, make light, feel lighter. And then, fun, Vampire Dentist. Late October booked. Fangs need dental care too. Working third shift. And it's not really horny, but dating game. This dating game has serious business, playing to win.
Thank you. And what was your name again?
Judy Space.
Judy Space. Thank you so much. Anyone else at this table? Cassie? Oh, you're fine.
Justin Rocky, you don't want to know that.
I think so. Hello, everyone in TV land. I have the good fortune to live in Camden. My name is Cassie McDonald, and I'm well acquainted with the Nick Virgilio Haiku Association family. In fact, yes, you have. So good to see everyone. It's the family here, and I'll just read a couple here. And you know, since it looks like anything goes tonight, I'm going to read one I might not otherwise read. Graffiti Caesars, ruling over ruins. We came, we saw, now fuck y'all. Hunger moon, the first grasses look good enough to eat. I wrote this many years ago for a friend who happens to be with me tonight, so I thought I'd dust it off. Maple's amber voice, the laughter of a friend, sweeter still. And finally, more. Casino lights, beam bright, false promises, change, redemption. Oh. The wrens call on a city street, invisible. And finally, this is an old favorite. A sign, psychic wanted, inquire within.
Warren.
Oh, shit.
I saw you raising your, I saw the look in your eye earlier. You were inspired by the horny jail.
I really was. I was trying to break in. Murder, arson, theft. I've done some horrible things for a Klondike bar. Wind chimes and I both make sonorous symphonies when blown. Wind chimes and I both make sonorous symphonies when blown. Know the bad thing about dating a werewolf? 2 times of the month. Know the bad thing about dating a werewolf? 2 times a month. Cranes swoop. Crayfish weave. Human continues texting. And let's see. Modern art haiku. The second Bill of Rights, written in Klingon, FDR with batleth. A juicy culture store used as a storefront church. Modern art haiku. The excrement of a supermodel shaped into a kitty cat. Economic haiku. I am special, bored, and scared. Jeeves, make freedom my bodyguard. The customer is always an idiot. If not, she'd be my boss. And I'll end with this one. This was like the first haiku that I wrote that I really liked, and it's going through a couple of different like revisions. See if I can remember it. Lying beside her, drenched in sweat, morning light, iPhone shine, dad's dead.
Incredible poetry, Warren. Warren Longmire has a new book being published, brand new poetry collection, full length, by Radiator Press. Party is going to be here at Fergie's Pub December 15th, Wednesday, 7 o'clock, December 15th. Come out. Warren's poetry is incredible. He just like had the most prestigious honor of being published in the best new American poets anthology. And that is big deal. It's a huge deal. We are sitting amongst a famous contemporary American poet. Okay? Best new American poets. It's a big deal. Warren is a big deal, and we love him so much. So thank you, Warren. Love you so much. So yeah, come out to Warren's launch party for his book, buy his book. It's really cool because it also has a bunch of QR codes in it, and he's a he's a programmer. He knows code. He made a whole website. It's an interactive book. It's amazing. So if anybody wants to follow Warren right now, if anybody's brave enough. So we got, introduce yourself, come up. We got the haiku related poetry. Thank you.
Hi, Warren. Hi, my name's Aaron and I'm brave. Aaron Gadberry. I wrote this in 2019. It's just a coincidence that I have a haiku because I haven't written haiku since then. It was after a camping trip. It's called Filling Wood. It's actually 4 haikus made into 1 poem. So kind of horny jail, but kind of not. Like a simile, please feel my wooden haikus, Aaron Gadbury. Intimacy, boy. Finding romance in the woods, a lost tree looking, with the roots that dig, deep underground searching for the right metaphor to express a feeling, enclosed in simple measure. Is it good enough? I could.
Could you wash your hands before you?
I heard your poems from the bathroom. I was listening intently. Yeah, I washed my hands. I've had two alcoholic beverages here, so I needed to relieve myself. Thank you. It was not horny jail. It was something different. Christ. If you have somebody at the bar, please come up here to relieve me, as I just.
Hey everyone, my name is Pat. I've been here a couple times. Let's see.
Thanks for sharing. It's okay.
Okay. When I sit down to write, I usually don't write down haiku, but I did in July of 2020, and for some reason you all read 85 haiku from July 2020, so I'm gonna go ahead and share some from, I don't know, my drafts from 5 in the morning, because there was nothing else to do during the pandemic. So enjoy my first or second drafts. They're not connected. They're all just loose haiku. Light cracking the blind, a parting gift. Phone listens a full sun cycle, say its name. Summer heat, does morning pour out its steam? Shattered crowds, a dead man carries shards to the bin. Pores spruced by the night's elastic, morning glow. Last stem of snow, too close to the sun, a spring kiss. A rooster howls into the sunset, stay tonight. Just might as well read them all. There's only 4 more. December winds, you, dear obelisk, in bare feet. Skip that one. A lizard baiting his flies, Florida room. Early morning, I do not tire when the birds cry. And that's what I wrote in July 2020. Thanks.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else who wants to read? Someone in the waiting room.
Oh.
Welcome to Deborah. Joining. Yes, yeah. Deborah Anthology is joining us.
Bunch of your poems.
It still says joining, so I mean, it's there we go. Deborah Kaloji just joined us. We've read several of your poems already. You're amazing. Everybody loved them. Everybody loves you. Anybody else with the open mic who hasn't read yet want to read haiku related or haiku? Scott. Yes. Scott was a regular in our Monday Night Mindfulness program for NVHA. So welcome, Scott.
That's my teammate.
Woo!
I'm in horny jail.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a not horny haiku first. I'm only gonna do 2 haikus. Can't tell if the earth is wiggling or if I'm just tripping my balls off. Can't tell if the earth is wiggling or if I'm just tripping my balls off. I feel personally relegated to horny, whatever the version of Australia was at the time that it was an entire continent of jail. So that's my lunch table. Yeah, thank you.
That's a horny penal comedy.
Just assume that I get the number of syllables right, because if I don't, you'll be able to make the edit in your head to make sure that it's true. Morse code sex. Dot 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 dash. Morse code sex. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dash. Thank you.
For those of you who just joined us, we've
broken most international censorship.
they're probably going to ban us from Zoom after this. Horny penal colony. That's where we all live. That's my haiku. Anybody else who hasn't read haiku or anything yet want to come up and read? Aaron? Yeah? Welcome.
Hello, my name is Erin Castaldi, and got a couple of that is correct. Summers Point. Okay. Hickey on the old man's neck, wedding anniversary. Zoom wedding, 2 hours behind tomorrow. Invisible empire, the white robes of Klansmen. Pygmy pines, the natural state of locals. Birth mother, in a discussion about toddlers, cussing. Gem and mineral show, 350 million year old price tag. Thank you.
Erin kind of buried the lead there. She's in the anthology. She's a contributor. She is in this book. So welcome. Thank you so much. And it's so good to, put a face to the name. Yeah. Anyone else who hasn't read anything yet want to come up and read in the open mic? Henry, do you want to close this out? Or I might read a poem or two. I don't know. But...
You should before Henry.
Okay, all right. Yes. All right. Well, Henry can come up first, read, and I gotta find mine.
Hi. I'm just gonna choose poems from random here. I started writing them back when, right after March 2020, when we had a lot of time on our hands. But I'm picking the first one I see. Upended squirrel trap. The peanut butter gone. The matzah's still there. This spring, bleeding hearts proliferate. this spring, bleeding hearts proliferate. This is weird. I picking this because I said I would. Escaping my trap in the deep water bucket, the squirrel Houdini, feeling a sense of relief, I thank our good karma. It's not a haiku, it's escaping my trap. In the deep water bucket, the squirrel Houdini, feeling a sense of relief. I thank our good karma. And here's one from my sweetheart. Far away, right here, backyard hammock. Far away, right here, backyard hammock. Breaking fast with coffee and tears, morning news. Scrolling through the screens and days. It's Thursday again? I'll scroll way down here and see what I have. Oh, here's one made famous by being written on a wall in Camden, New Jersey. B&E. Ants working, heads down. B&E. Ants working, heads down. And in the last bunch, one, bravely keeping social distance, the dead. Bravely keeping social distance, the dead.
Wow.
All right, so I'm going to read a few of my own haiku, and then we're going to sell copies of the book.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Sydney Hunt Coffin's also going to be reading here in 2 weeks. When, what's the date?
The 17th.
The 17th. All right, so I'll be there. Let's show up for Sydney too. Yeah, I'm going to read some really sad poems because that's what I do. Smoking the cigarettes she left behind after the breakup. Shivering inside smoke. Eating cold eggs. Depression breakfast. Depression walk. I step on all the sidewalk cracks. Without whiskey, I wouldn't be able to speak to other people. Girlfriend in New Orleans while I drink alone and stare at my wall. Hello, I don't give a shit. It's fun. Subtle but striking sound filling eardrums. Raccoon repellent. You ever been walking down the street and you hear this like, it's like really low, like high octave, but like really low, subtle sound. There's just these raccoon repellent alarms that people put in South Philly, from my experience. They put, because I know a neighbor of mine, and he's like, I don't give a shit. Like I hate raccoons, and it's so annoying. And so you walk down the street, you'll hear it. I was walking down Moyamensing yesterday, and I heard that. I wrote 3 haikus. Like I feel like a raccoon.
I hate the sound. Sound waves vibrate from high to low to ward off pests. Auditory hallucination or heightened senses. That's it. So those are a few of my poems. I really encourage you all to buy copies of the brand new anthology. We're hang out for a little bit. We've got some time. Up next after this, the comedians are coming up. We've got a stand-up comedy show coming up after this, which we'll see if they get as many laughs as we did. Let's see how many of them need to go into horny jail. Yeah. So, and if you want to buy a copy of the book and you're joining us virtually, you can check out our website. You can buy the book there. So thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. Yes.
Martin, I'm going to read here. I think it's the 24th. It's the Wednesday before
Thanksgiving. We've got people reading stacked up, reading. So yeah, the 17th for Sydney, the 24th for Rocky, and the 15th of December for Warren. So we've got a ton of Moonstone readings coming up, and Larry's going to hand out copies of his flyers for all the readings, so you all can have more information about that. All right. But yeah, if you want to buy copies of the book, come see us. Robin and I.
Nick's books too.
And Nick Virgilio's books are on sale as well. So thank you so much for coming out.